All right. Hello there. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a VOD review from a recent solo shuffle that I had. I recently reclaimed #1 Survival Hunter on the solo shuffle ladder again. So I thought, what better way to celebrate than to watch one of my lobbies together, and we can laugh at all of the mistakes that I made, and then maybe there'll be a few good plays in there too. Okay. Yeah, throughout this video, I will be pausing it and talking about things. So get comfy in your chair, and this will be kind of like an educational commentary kind of vibe. Okay, cool. So first thing, team comps. It's survival, unholy, rest with shaman into Prez, Dev, Ret. As you can see in the chat, I'm telling my DPS partner, let's go Dev. You always, if you think about it, you want to, be in agreement with your DPS partner, who the kill target is, generally speaking. Checking the MMR, we were at about like 2,800 MMR-ish. And the build I'm running, let me see if my talents are right here. Yeah, so I'm doing first, Diamond Dice, very important because the Prez is going to be stacked on top of his team. And we have a DK, so it's gonna break instantly. And I'm also playing Binding Shot, and the reason for this is because, again, like Scatter Shot will just break instantly, and we don't have too many stuns. Like the Rest of Shaman stun and the DK stun are pretty long cooldowns, so like they're gonna be double or triple stacked, so I get way more value out of Binding Shot combined with Diamond Dice. Okay, so that's the build. Opening camo, we're gonna run in there. I choose to cheetah this time in. Okay, so right away, what I just did there, by the way, is I just harpoon trapped this ret. And the reason for this is because the Prez and the Dev are in Shroud. And look, I got his trinket for free. Watch that back. So yeah, both the Prez and the Dev are immune to CC because they have their Shrouds on. So instead of holding my trap and just wasting value, I'm gonna harpoon, trap, and watch. We get his trinket for free. Like, that's so insane. And do you see what I mean here? My trap will be coming up again by the time that their shrouds are over. So you might as well throw trap and get value out of your CC. Okay. Cool, I'm gonna space out here. I'm trying to stay a little bit farther away so I'm not taking like all of the damage from them close up. If they want to hit me, I have to pull them out, or they have to come out, is what I mean. Notice I have not sent explosive and chakrams and flanking quite yet, because I want to save that for when I have the healer covered. I don't want the healer to dispel my explosive shot. Okay, so trap comes up, I throw an intim. Unfortunately, at the same time, I do get stunned by the deep breath. So I human, harpoon, diamond, and the ret had a really nice sank here, but my diamond was ice, so it was already in the air, so it connects. So I'm definitely looking to use explosive chakrams here. Yep, explosive chakrams, flanking. Okay, this was not ideal at all. I took like 80% of my health bar in the blink of an eye, and I wall turtle at the same time because I quickly realized that wall's not enough. So I'm forced to turtle. This is not an ideal situation whatsoever, but sometimes in shuffle, like crazy things happen and you have to like improvise. So normally I would never want to use turtle like this, but in this situation, I had to. Okay. Okay, so second mistake here. Our DK got a really nice triple blind here, and I don't binding shot on top. I definitely should have, but I think I was looking at something else. This single target binding shot is not that good. So that's another mistake, I would say. Okay. We finally commit coordinated assault. We're getting our kill shots out. We're stabilizing in health a little bit. I do have a trap, so I'm probably looking. Yeah, I'm probably looking to get the angle here. Harpoon trap. We get the trap. This dev is in a lot of trouble, so the healer trinkets. Chakram's coming out. I'm pretty dead here, so I disengage back to our Arsham so he can like top me with a link. My turtle wasn't ideal, and this link isn't ideal, but he knows that like I'm dead probably if he doesn't link there, so it's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I had feign death in a few seconds too, but I couldn't use it quite yet. But now I feel pretty safe because I have feign death back. Okay. Harpoon trap, get a nice binding shot here. I think, yeah, I stunned both of them with the binding shot, which is really nice. Doing more damage, throwing out those mangi bees. The dev gets Shroud and Spell Bop up, so he's not a viable kill target right now, so I have to run away a little bit, and I can only commit to him later. Same situation here. The Prez and the Dev are in Shroud, so they're non-CCable, so I just elect to throw the Diamond Dice on the Ret, get value on my trap cooldown, turning the game into a 2v3 for a few seconds. It's looking pretty close here. I have feign death in like 1 second, so I feel relatively safe. I get another nice like double, maybe triple binding shot. Throw out the harpoon trap. I have Exil back. Yep, I instantly hit Exil. I feign death, the disintegrate. This is super scary. He pops Dragon Rage. I'm at 20% HP. I could die any second, but we're able to, yeah, that was extremely close. Like that could have gone either way there, honestly, at the end. Okay, really close match. Game 2. So we're playing into a double melee plus Arsham. So I'm thinking it's pretty much same strat. I'm gonna stay Diamond Dice because the Devastation does a lot of AoE with like Fire Breath and Deep Breath, Dragon Rage. It'll break trap. And I'm also gonna play a Binding Shot to peel. Like imagine if they're triple stacked, I can just Binding Shot on top of them. Okay. And again, calling kill target. I think it's Ret. Okay, so I want to talk about my positioning here. This is super important. I know that the double melee Arsham team, they're gonna like W key into our Dev Evoker. So instead of staying in our starting area and getting stuck in this corner, I'm gonna flank them. I'm gonna in stealth. I'm gonna come from behind and get a better position so that I don't get grouped up and destroyed with them. Okay, it's very important that I came over here. I throw an Intim. I do get stunned, but I human the stun and I throw a trap on the healer, which is also an oppress diamond, so it lasts longer. And we're actually able to turn around this opener into a pretty favorable position. We're at full HP. The healer's in a trap, and the Ret is like 40% HP, so that's a pretty good opener. Lob out a Binding Shot, feign death, Exil. Now my job in Coordinated Assault is to just kill shot and bomb the whole time. Maybe throw a Mongoose Bite if there's an empty global in there. Okay, so what happened right there is important, so I'll pause it and talk about it. Okay, so this is a very good Arsham. Foxy Llama is a very, very good Arsham. He knows that I'm looking to harpoon trap him right away. So what he does is he's gonna ground right here. And if I trapped right away, my ground would have been absorbed by the trap. So what I choose to do is I think I tar trapped instead. One more time. Harpoon. Yeah, I tar trap to keep him in place, and then I force the grounding totem. Now I'm free to kill the ground and full trap him, okay? So sometimes you have to change up your pattern of trapping because good healers will know like what you're gonna do. So you have to like be unpredictable and like change, yeah. And then we're actually able to just kill him pretty fast. He was probably on 4, but maybe he like lay of hands or something. But that was a fast win. Okay. Yeah, so lesson to learn there is sometimes when you harpoon trap, you can't just trap right away. You do need to bait healer cooldowns that negate your trap. Okay. Game 3 here. Let's see what I do here for my build. I think, yeah, this is what I thought would happen. So the reason I go into regular trap and scatter shot is because in theory, like what I'm thinking here is that the Arsham in this situation, because he's on a double melee cleave, he's probably gonna be like farther away from his team. So ideally my trap won't break, and then I can play chimeral sting for an extra utility from that. Okay. Game opens. Secure the intim trap. Okay, yeah, we kind of get in a little bit of a doozy here. This is not, we do get wombo comboed here, but we're gonna recover. I'll probably throw a feign death here. Yep. Throw out the coordinated assault, throwing kill shots and bombs on cooldown. He does throw the healing tide, and okay, so here, I disengage to kill the healing tide, and I choose to scatter shot him. I think maybe the reason I did this is because like at this point he knows what I'm doing, so it kind of got into a tight situation. So I wanted to basically secure the trap 100%. So scatter shot is like not grounding totem-able. But it does break, looks like, to the legendary axe. So the scatter shot breaks, so I can't get a free trap on him anyway. So it kind of goes bad. But then I just stand on top of him and get the trap in a sec later, and he gets the Hodge out, which is really nice. Okay. Doing damage here. Missed the kick on him, legendary. On my next trap, I definitely want to use explosive chakram flanking strike. Let's see how it plays out here. Right there, my trap gets absorbed by the grounding totem. I think the harpoon just traveled like from a far distance, so it didn't make it in time. So even though it looked like my trap was first, the grounding totem like registered first, so it immunes the trap, which is fine. So then because my trap failed, I just throw a scatter on him instead. Back in there with a flanking strike into more mongoose bites. I throw the chimeral on him, which forces the link. Very nice, we kill the link. I decide to hit the Arsham for a little bit to create some more pressure. Probably purging. Yep, purging on cooldown pretty much. Looks like we're gonna go, yep, we're gonna hit the dev again. And this is kind of unlucky, like the way that they're triple stacked here. I do have trap, but I can't use it yet because I know that if I trap, it'll just break instantly. So this is the downside of playing chimeral or trank darts, is that you're not playing diamond dice. So that's kind of unlucky. So I do have to wait until the Arsham spreads out a little bit more before I commit the trap. So there he does. He actually goes away. I just harpoon trap right away. That time I don't wait whatsoever. Again, kind of changing up my pattern of when I trap. Okay, I do a half scatter shot, which I almost never do, but I thought maybe we would kill like right there. So I just CC'd him with like literally anything I had. It is important, I will say about that. If you're going to like trap, and then scatter out, like do it right away like I did. Don't like wait like 12 seconds and then throw a half scatter shot. That's super bad. That will like you're basically a double agent against yourself at that point. If you're going to DR your own trap with a scatter out, like you need to do it right away, right after the trap is over. The reason for that is because it completely resets the trap DR. Okay, our Pally gets a nice Hodge on the healer, and we're able to finish him off with a kill shot. So we're up 3-0 in this lobby. Looking good, feeling good. Yeah, I imagine what I would do in this situation, again, because it's double melee, and even more so because it's Prez. The Prez will be standing on top of his team, so all three of these people will be on top of each other, so it makes perfect sense for a diamond dice and binding shot kind of game. And I call the kill target so that we're in agreement on what to do. Again here, oh yeah, this is really nice. So again, like the healer is in Shroud, so there's no reason to hold my trap until Shroud is over. So I just throw a diamond on the DK and watch it back. Look what happens. What does he do? He trinkets it instantly. Okay, so I just got his trinket for a trap, like a 24-second cooldown for a 2-minute cooldown. That's really high value. And yeah, again, just to really drive this point home, when my trap is available again is when his shroud will be off. So it's like perfect timing. Okay, in this situation, I'm standing far. I'm using all my ranged globals, which is bombs, and then aspect of the eagle into mongoose bite and kill commands. So I don't want to be on top of them, like in melee range, because that would be really bad. I throw the harpoon, I get the deep breath. I'm gonna try to walk up to him and diamond dice him. Let's see how I get it. I disengage into him and get the diamond dice there. Now I commit my explosive, chakram, and it looks like I'm going to flanking into some more mongoose bites. I should coordinate assault at this point. I guess I'm holding coordinated assault until next trap, which is fine. Okay, next trap is here. I'm standing on top of him already. I do throw a tar trap on him to hold him in place and then get a free diamond dice. And now I commit my coordinated assault. More kill shots. Throw a binding shot on top of them. More kill shots. Throw explosive because the healer is in a sleep. That's good. More kill shots. More bombs. Purge. Okay, I have Intim Trap coming up here, so I should probably be looking for that. Yep, I Intim Trap right away on cooldown. Healer has Shroud up again, so I throw a Trank Darts in him to reduce the cooldown of it by 4 seconds, but looks like it got purged fast too, which is nice. I do have a Feign Death here. Yep, I Feign. I should be looking for a Harpoon Trap. Yep, there's the Harpoon Trap. Throw the explosive, bombs, mongoose bites. We get the Pally Bubble. This is looking pretty rough right now. So we're going to space out. We're going to run. Try to do damage from range to reduce the damage that we take. I do have a trap here, but man, it's looking really rough right now. I get the, ooh, yeah, that's the nail in the coffin right there. I did go for the trap, but the Prez deep breathed it. But honestly, it didn't matter. Even if I did get the trap, he has Trinket, so, and the game ended 2 seconds later. Okay. Kind of unlucky. All right, game 5. So same kind of thing here, because we're playing with an unholy DK. I'm imagining I'm gonna play diamond ice probably no matter what, unless it's like an R druid standing 60 yards away. I don't feel really safe playing regular trap in solo shuffle with the DK. I call Dev as our kill target. Camo disengage in. I throw a trap on top of his blind. It's kind of unlucky. The Dev gets a nice grip on the healer so that my trap doesn't hit. Just doing damage from range, and I have not committed my burst yet until I have the healer covered. Okay. I did throw a Ross on the DK earlier. That was really good because he was taking all the damage. I throw an Intim trap on the healer. Now I commit my explosive chakram flanking. Looks like I human into a coordinated assault, so I can get kill shots out. Kill shotting on cooldown, bombs on cooldown, and when I can't do any of those, then I can just kill shot. I'm sorry, Mongoose Bite is what I meant. Get a harpoon trap on the Arsham. We're chasing down the Dev. Our DK gets a nice blind on the healer, so I know my explosive shot is safe. So I used that. And yep, there comes the chakrams. Mongoose Bites. All three of them are stacked, so I throw a binding shot right there, and look, all three of them are going to be stunned. Spirit Link comes out. Get a nice stop on the Shroud cast. And it looks like it's just a DPS race at this point. I actually almost die there, so my turtle is forced. Now I have a Intim trap on healer. I'm probably looking for that. Yep. Throw the Intim trap. Even though the Pally gets a really nice and fast sink, the trap still comes through. Setting some purges. Spearhead in to finish the game, and we're able to come out with a W. Cool. Okay, round 6. Yeah, I'm imagining I play the same thing, so probably diamond ice and binding shots, because again the prez is going to be stacked on top of everybody, and I'm calling kill target again. Let's go Dev, just to stay on the same page as your DPS partner. Running in. Same thing there. I love this. So same exact thing, right? So look, the healer, I know, I'm already committing the harpoon to the DK. The healer and the Dev are both in Shroud. So instead of holding trap and wasting value, I'm just gonna instantly trap the DK, and look what happens. He trinkets it, okay? So it's so free, man. It's so free, okay? Trying to do damage from ranged. I feign death. Throwing out some bombs. I did get gripped in, which is not ideal. Like usually, you want to be like standing far and then disengage the death grip blind combo. But I think I was looking at something else right then, so I didn't quite get that. Secure the trap on the healer. And that was just a really kind of fast round. It seems like we were able to just get a lot of CC on this prez. He still has trinket here, but he probably doesn't want to trinket like a short blind, and we just win the game really fast. Okay, so that was a nice little 5-1 lobby. Let me know if you guys prefer like more educational commentary style of videos, or if you prefer or also like no voice solo shuffles slash threes that you can just like chill out and vibe to and watch some cool gameplay. Yeah, let me know what sounds good to you. Cool. Thanks for watching.